Good morning. Excuse me. Welcome along. Hello, hello, hello. Just listening to a little bit of music as we come in. Took a little bit, again, excuse me, energy clearing through the throat. As each of you come in, we are actually creating a whole brand new space as you each come in. And as I'm bringing through this new platform, myself, I feel all of your energies coming in as we come in and settle in and just adjust, take a moment. The actual spiritual essence that came for this time is the Gaia essence. Ian White, who brought through the Australian bushflower essence. Before I start sharing that energy, thank you for all the Earth birthday wishes. This is the best birthday present I could have, is being here and sharing it with you all from the old Treasury building from Brisbane, Oz. Where the emerald energies emanate from for the whole planet. Now, it's taken me a little while to clear the energy space to come in, and as I'm just shifting energies down, I have my palms shifting energies down my legs, just clearing this space. I have a lot to share, and I do my best to explain in more common, I don't know the right way to say this, it just is what it is, in more common understanding of words, of explanations, of energies that I have had to learn to put titles and energy labels to things that have come to me naturally for a very long time, to keep that bonding with others that don't understand, to keep really grounded within myself, to be utterly and totally raw and real, to just feel whatever this is for you. It's all energy. That's all that matters. I don't go deeply into titles and labels. However, I will be talking today about Mother of Dragon energies. I will be talking about new Grail code energies. By the way, you showing up right here through my voice is a release of new Grail code energies as I'm talking to you. Please allow yourself to receive a gift from the divine for yourself for being here in this space. I'm in my space. It is here for you to uptake through my voice speaking are the new Grail codes. Just be you. Being you really is enough. Look, just show up, Anastasia. You've been writing and you're living what you're speaking. And as far as it comes to a format of what to do and share today, absolutely nothing. And so it's really fully flowing in that surrender and trust of free falling, and just show up when you're clear in linking your spirit and your soul energies, and the way is provided and you are assisted. So I am leading the way in being a new human template in who I am in my embodiment, in bringing something firstly new to the planet. That is my role and my mission from God in who I am. There's also another me that is the Anastasia, that is you as well in unity, bringing the energies through to the planet. Hey, remember, though, I need to be both. And you have access to two energy sources, spirit and soul. Just sit with that alone, because what I needed to clear before I came on was there was so many energies coming from the head. And the biggest thing at the moment is many souls are thinking more than feeling and struggling with that. Never fear, help is here. 21st of 12/2020, we will be doing a final completion of a new upgrade for humanity. I will be holding another event apart from here today. Thank you for coming here today. I will share that link soon. We have an amazing Truth Rebel Art. If you could please go and have a look at what Felix has created there. He created my banner, and he does it with a pure divine strong link. That is something else that I was guided to you, that's first to the planet in what he is bringing through as well. Thank you, Felix, for helping create the new Uluru vision that I was given, that I shared with you to put together. We will share that with you with the next event from the 21st to 12th. At the moment, I'm anchoring in today, 16th of October, end of Karmic cycle energies and new Grail codes. Well, the energy of the new Grail codes are coming through my newly voicing. I am a keeper of the Grail dragon codes within myself. It is what it is. It's all energy. I've had to learn a very long time ago, in being who I am, wherever I go, I would be attacked because the light is so bright. So yes, I do keep a lot to myself. I'm not able to go and visit and see people and friends and relatives that I want to over the years. I have learned I needed to surrender and stop, to allow myself to stay behind the scenes and heal, 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 heal. Now the rest of the world is going through a heal, 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 heal. Some of us, in a good way, are going, good, let them see what it's like. We've been behind the scenes going through, so in a behind the scenes torment and torture. This is your time to bring that beautiful lotus up out of the mud and just be you, learning to accept all of you. Can't stay up in the galactics and those energies. We've got to be real and grounded and have more faith and trust and courage. Okay, big release happening right now. Big, big, big energies. There we go. It's interesting that remember the 5th of September, I shared a lot here and on my timeline about the rallies all around Australia, every state. It was for many reasons. For me, it was about peace and freedom for me, and I showed up in Brisbane for freedom for me, for what I endured in the military, being one of not very many females so many years ago, and going through the physical abuse, and it was like a concentration camp. There was nothing in place for females back then, and that has not changed hardly ever since over 20 years ago. It's been a long time, and what I didn't realize at that time of going through what took me 7 years, that no one else in Australia, no lawyer, solicitor, had ever fought a case like this, that I had to build my own case. And I had these big files. I actually went into one of the law firms in the city, and I told them, and they pushed it back. They had a look and they said, you know more than us. This is new. I needed to do it myself. And I did. Against something that occurred in the military that needed to be addressed. And it was about females, and it was about being the first female to do this and the first female to ever have this accepted. So they knocked it back, and then it was a board of males, and I asked my representative to go back in and ask him, where in the books does it say you can't be a female at the age of 32 to have PTSD? Where does it say that? And I got him. So this was that new to Australia and the military in what I brought through, and I won at the highest military administrative appeals tribunal. So I reached that energy space of doing that. That's the energy I'm bringing right here now. I live what I speak as an example, firstly, and I often say that I am blazing a trail, a path through. And for those that live in a third dimensional reality, that's called proof that I am and we are very different and very real in what's coming through the planet. That in 24 hours time, I'll be linking up with Becky Gregory with the Cosmic Chin Up Happy Hour. I'll send a link soon with that, because these energies from today are linking over to the United States, and we're forming a new rainbow bridge of healing. This energy was cut by dark witch attack energies years ago, and there's a bug on here. I'm just looking at these. I'll clear up in the messages. You can see people make these comics over and over links. So there's just a bot, so a negative energy bot that's come in. So I'll fix it up later. We're just going to keep going because I'm not going to waste my time with this. Okay, so I'm just banding them as we're going. See, what am I talking about? The interrupted blocking energies. Can't make it up. It really is happening. There's many of them here. Never or rarely happened this way. So thanks for taking a moment with me. All right. I have the energy capacity because I went through what I did. And being the first female, it just happens to be in this lifetime, to speak up of an inner warrior goddess that was inside of me, that I'm here to also help heal about war energies from the past. It's just in me that I actually joined the military in this lifetime to do that healing as well. And there's many of us that live what we share, because we really live 24/7 in service, and we're being asked to show up. So thank you for being here today. So I'll just take a moment, because that was a beautiful introduction energy. And it took a little while, and I worked all through the night here, clearing the energy space. It was beautiful. And clearing some, there was a huge cosmic abundance block energy that I needed to release, that was released before I came on. There's so much that has happened. This was more than just you. Anyway, more will be on that on the Cosmic Abundance 777888 in 24 hours time with Becky Gregory with the Cosmic Chin Up happy hour show that we'll be joining our grandmother energies together to ground it in through ourselves and voicing. And that's a link being created. We need to talk, speak, voice. I've been waiting for a long time for Becky's energy. And she was waiting for a long time to come up from behind the scenes as well, and who she is for us to connect. It's just pure divine. As we speak, it's speaking to me, it flows. And we're bringing that live platform. It's the infinity symbol. Australia and the States, Oz and the States. It's beautiful. So please come and join in another 24 hours time. I'll share the link here. Okay. Spirit, let me know we're finishing an end of karmic cycle. And when that energy information comes through so clearly in certain words, there's no denying them when they're reverently spoken, is the best way I can put it. It's same when Spirit gave me that sort of energy years ago of I am here to penetrate the dark forces. It's an energy vibration of a knowing when that comes. So, because I'm not into energy labels of titles of describing, I'm into sharing energy vibration of I am in what comes through for me to share of and about myself that may be too far out and woo-woo for some people. That's okay. I'm good. How are you in real life? Because I'm really centered, grounded, raw, real, here and honest. And it's all good. You don't have to understand everything that I'm saying to understand unconditional love. There's unconditional love, and there's love, and there's hope, and there's proof, and things are changing, and things are happening, and we are part of it, and we are doing it. Remember the 5th of September, it worked. All the other countries of the world came together. Australia all did on the 5th, and a few days later I shared, we did it. We shifted. We've upgraded. So we need to continue. I am not about politics or violence and anything, any lives matter. All lives matter. I'm talking about peace and love generally all over. Get out of that human stuff. Energy is energy. Pure unconditional love is felt in any language. We are allowed to be soft and vulnerable and emotional, as well as being a kick-ass person in speaking up and saying what something is for you. This is how you end your karmic cycle. This is so personal for each of you. I'm here to put voice, and having done and doing this for myself and finishing today here with you live, I've been working on this. Please don't compare. This is not, there's a lot of comparison, jealousy, energy, so I'm just going to shift anything that may be there at the moment. There it goes. There it goes. I see the earth, and I see this like jelly stuff dripping down earth. So what we do is we see this, we just scoop it up and we take it off. Oh, there it goes. And we just release it up to God, and we just clear a layer of gunk off the planet. And we're all doing this right now in New Unity Energies. Thank you for being here. I got an email the other day. So did you get what I said before? Did you understand? Let me repeat it again so you can get it, because it needs to be said twice. Spirit and soul, there's two of you. Your spirit's linked to your higher self, which is linked to your oversoul and your monad. And then there's a galactic you as well, but we won't go into that now. There's many dimensions of you. Let's just stick with this at the moment. There we go. It's a big shift happening. Can you feel that? We're all doing that together. And I see we're clearing off a layer of gunk, and I see this beautiful pink lotus starting to come up underneath. So we're going to keep going. That's the vision, and I'll come back and see when we're finished. I'll let you know. So we're in a process of all doing that together. I had an email that said, no need to reply. It was so good along these lines. Don't want to go and have a look at this. This will be enough to give you an idea. For putting, she was an Aussie, for putting into words that I can understand. That they climbed Uluru in 1980, 81 and was very excited. It was just, I'm like, there it is time and time again. I keep getting like, no, about using, and this is always pure divine unconditional love towards everybody in what they share and bring through. But I too want some simpler basic words. See, I'm going to read about the Christos and Sophia energies, okay? So because I live and breathe everything I do, and I do it one-on-one from above, then I have to read and put it into words to the vibrational labels and titles and explanation of what it means as human beings. See, there's two. There's spirit and soul. And a lot of people are sharing from the spirit, and they rattle off and Mother Ark energies and just and I go, what's Mother Ark energy? Like, I need to go and have a look, feel into it. Oh, okay. Well, to me, that's either common sense or basic stuff, or, oh, okay, I understand. I really get that. The Christos is the sacred masculine energy, and the Sophia energy is the sacred feminine. We've all got masculine and feminine within us. That's enough to understand. That's it. That's enough. And so I really am bringing it to those basic terms as much as possible for an understanding of getting to the feeling and not being distracted with what we don't understand and any ego or competitive energies. Or when people share, remember, not everybody's a clear vessel. So when someone's sharing, you may not realize you're picking up that they're learning and growing from writing and sharing and releasing, and you're reading and you're picking it up and you're processing, you're healing that energy with them. Be very careful of what you read and who you speak to. If you're now here live with me today, somewhere in you, you are an instant transmitter of energies with others. You are a moment and a spark of you that's deeply empathic, whether you're aware of it or not. You are raw and real as well, otherwise you wouldn't be resonating with me. So thank you. Isn't that a kick-ass ring? Boom. Third eye activation. Pineal gland. Clearing. Creating new dragon ley line energies from today that will be going 24 hours to the States with and through Becky Gregory of new grandmother energies, that the grandmothers are now uniting, and it takes grandmother energy as in human years. This is not able to be attained at a young age. This is something that comes with living human age. And we're reconnecting for the web of life, the grandmother web. Okay, shifting another part. How are you doing? How are you going? How are you holding up, everyone? What old karmic cycles are you going to end? See how I allowed myself that space to process and filter from what I get in my other self up there, my higher self, my spirit, and linking in with my human being to feel and bring through my third eye, and then link it with my solar plexus. And that, let me tell you, many of you actually struggling with this. Let me see if this resonates for you or not. What I found with all of you that I work with, who I love with, and who I reconnect with, is we've known each other before. We're coming back. We're ancient and we're old. to redo and finish something that was interrupted a very long time ago. There were a lot of negative agenda entities that did not want us to complete this. Well, guess what? Fuck off. It's all going in the fuck it bucket now. We really are done. It is easier from here when you understand and know what you need to do for yourself, and you need to monitor the thoughts. So what's happening? The thoughts in the third eye and the thoughts in the third eye kicking in and out, in and out. I've personally done quite a few removals with ones I know around me. It seems to be, and I went, everybody has this. Okay, I can't personally clear the whole world in that way. So I can tell you here, though, that's what's happening. If that helps you to work with that yourself. And after the 16th, if you'd like to book in for one-on-one to have assistance with this, the Oracle speaks at bigpond.com. Okay, so you will know I'm opening up my double golden doors further as I'm closing the doors on the 31st, the 12th. I'm saying a big hurrah farewell event as well. And I'm already opening the new double golden doors. Look at the gold behind me. Today it ends here in your consciousness. It is here today, living Christ consciousness in a Trinity energy as my role to share with you all. It happens to be on my Earth birthday. I don't like to get future information. I like to keep it really real. Yes, you've seen that written, you've seen the astrology, you've seen that. Just wait for your shoe to drop. Just give yourself a moment. Give the energy time to come, both in spirit and soul. Just don't fly off with when you get it once. Patience is the biggest thing you will learn as a spiritual warrior. And you will laugh in the eyes of adversity when you do, to realize the person you're really competing with was you. You're your own mirror. Be careful and be aware of mirroring back, and then go into insanity energies. In between, you need to feel to bring the energies into anchor, to balance between spirit and soul. Isn't that much healthier, much better? I too used to be very manic energies, very bipolar energies, until a quarter of a century ago it came of a huge awakening. Fuck, I've got a role and a mission. It came through and I just felt it. And it's taken me that long to grow into this. I've got more. I've always got more. I've got a lot of energy tricks up my sleeve to share with you all. Been doing it for a long time, so I ought to, because it's hard yards. It's tough going. It's been tough for me, same as you. It's the faith and trust. Pure divine faith and trust. Over the edge, free fall, pray, hand it over, get out of your own way, get out of your head. Feeling and experiencing are worlds apart. Slow down, allow yourself the time of your consciousness to monitor. Shift when you say, I think, to I feel verbally for yourself, and watch your life change in that one moment. Okay, so we're anchored in now. Thank you. Many of you accepting the patience you accept. You're struggling. Great. Okay, so we're doing this together. We're going to another part now. We're going quite smoothly here. Okay, see how the pace is picked up, because we are in a transition right now of the ultimate balance of the sacred union marriage of the sacred masculine Christos energy, Christ energy, with the sacred feminine Sophia energies, sacred union within ourselves of those two energies within yourself firstly. There are many energy traps to do with twin flame connections that many have fallen into. When it is a divine twin flame, there's no yearning, no longing, none of that like that. It's about coming home to yourself firstly. Every single time. They're not your other half. You are your other half. So isn't it about time you started loving yourself better? Taking yourself out, go and have dinner by yourself? Whatever it is for you, okay? But it's true. Yes, I know you can feel it. You're all resonating. The picture's going. Great. Wonderful. So sacred union is our divine birthright. And this organic architecture is now being returned to our species during this ascension cycle. And it has a name called Hieros Gamos. They've given it a name of Hieros Gamos. In Greek, Gamos is wedding. So you can go look that up for yourself. And I shared a link with that recently. I'll stay with. We are recoding from bi-wave, which is 2 energies, to tri-wave, which is 3, from sexual enslavement energies as well with this, of the end of the karmic cycle of the bi-wave energies. And we are in transition of this. We need to unite to anchor these energies in. Thank you for being here. The roll call was put out. Our consciousness in unity, in love is the key. That's what we're anchoring in. You know it, feel it. Feel it. That's your power to feel right now in this moment. That's what goes out to the planet. You're feeling. Do you understand? The less you feel, the more you're wanting to do from the head with the planet and getting stressed and going down those dark rabbit holes and rabbit warrens. Up to you. You do whatever you like. But you are opening yourself to a negative, darker agenda energies that float around, that latch on. It does happen, that shit, okay? There are so many mind control traps of energies. Yeah, let's all go put our tinfoil hats on, right? I'm real. I'm grounded. A lot of people know and can feel it. Give yourself time, because it takes time. You've got time, and I often say you've got it somewhere else better or more important to be than when you are right now. It all comes from you. Abundance comes from you. I am abundance. So why would we complain and whinge about and want to know what's going to happen? Why don't you want to remain in the moment? Because you need to feel, okay? And that's where people are. They're not wanting to feel yet, or is deeper, or don't feel they're ready. So then they shift into the thoughts in the head to just prevent that deeper feeling. Well, what I'm saying now, it's really not helping souls. What's happening with souls doing that? This is really crucial. 3 to 33. Boom, we've just clicked over. There's the master's numbers. Okay, is people are then flicking between the thoughts and the third eye. Open, shut, open, shut. They're getting confused with the energy. This is what I've seen with every single one. Soul around me, close to me, I've needed to clear off for them in the astrals, okay? Just you being aware of this, it's repeating. That's what's happening. Breathe, shift, feel. Trust yourself to feel a little bit more. You've been through worse. Allow yourself to continue to feel that deep, dark depths inside of you. You'll be okay. You'll make it through. So, okay, shift is happening. Take a moment to feel the sparkle energy coming through. So if you're feeling like the groundhog energy days, that's energies. That's an old energy karmic loop with others. It's going to take some major speaking up and voicing and speaking to others. And there's no excuses if I can't, because no, please speak to yourself the truth and it will flow out of you. There's no excuses. Everybody has a choice and has a way in every given situation there is. Sorry. Don't let your head bullshit yourself and trap you, because we're really good at bullshitting ourselves. So there's so much letting go of the old family energies, and we need to be in our own spaces to let go of all of that, to take a moment to acknowledge that's what's happening. Stop and take a moment. Dreams are releasing some unusual energies. We just go with it. This is healing of older family energies. This is going to go to Uluru of healing the family energies in 2 areas on the 21st, the 12th, and the live event that I will be bringing through with other masters. We're yet to see how many other masters are joining. Stay tuned, folks, to the divine. It's very fucking exciting. Where we just need to lighten up more and fucking more in your real truth. Jim Carrey's really good at doing that. Thank you, Kylie. I'm putting my focus into beyond what the conspiracy theories predict. I'm seeing a beautiful new world coming. Feel it in you. Sorry. Yeah, my passion. I love you, Kylie. Bring it in you. Yes. You're seeing it? Well, that's good. I want you to feel it's from within you firstly, and the rest will grow from us, blessed sister. If you allow me to say that in respect. I know many of you know what I'm sharing and saying. It's about the feeling, knowing and experiencing are worlds apart, and we're bridging to spirit and soul, spirit and soul. When you see others struggling, be careful of not being addicted to being empathic, to want to save and rescue others. That is something that's come up with others as well, an addiction to wanting to help others to solve empathically with their energy. Pull your energy back inside of yourself and understand that each soul needs to go through this for whatever. Don't get caught up in the nitty-gritty. It's all energies that is needing to be transmuted, because it's too hard otherwise. It's too big what's happening. I know, I've tried as well. Doesn't work that way. What has brought me peace and calm is keeping within my world first. And if you watch the videos from the end of last year, and especially this weekly series all this year, and seeing how much I've changed and grown in energy in coming on live with you now compared to then, it's beautiful. I've grown before your eyes. With grandmaster energies in what I'm bringing through, it just is what it is. As I honor and respect all of you, because we don't like to be told what to do. We're stubborn. We're really, really stubborn. I know my mother was very stubborn, and I got so much strength. So a big healing and shout out to all mothers, our grandmothers. That grandmother energy, we just send to a grandmother web of energy. We just blast with beautiful pink and soft blue love and light, just pink and blue energy through this web. And just, that's all you need to do. And feel, because they were true trailblazers. I always give respect to anyone that's older me in human years for the fact that they have been on this planet walking longer than me. And I thank them for that, for whatever it is and everything they've gone through. Even though I'm bringing through something universally and I help so many older than me, it is, and I give that respect. Most are okay in giving the respect and back and me bringing something new to the planet. Others feel threatened and the ego and protection comes in. They've been through a lot of shit in their life and they need to protect themselves, and that's okay. Oh, that's beautiful, Tim. Thank you. Your own addiction to helping as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. A lot of you do. Great. Well, it was you that let me know and put the name, Carlene. Thank you so much. Another soul, Carlene Georgiadis and Grace Lollicado, two naturopaths that are bringing new platform energies to the planet through as well. And I was guided to bring those souls to meet the three of us recently, because we're here in Australia, because we need to unite more, because in their field, they can't find other naturopaths like them with this energy as well. So things are changing and happening. And that was the energy space that I've come to you from here today, because I'm going to shift this in a minute, was because it's going to be the end of part one with several sections in it, coming to you from the space of when that energy of when our capital state called Canberra in the ACT, they rang me and said, because of your case and through your case, a new rule in Parliament has been created from your case. And I was speechless. And they said, and we need to let you know and advise you of this. And even now, it chokes my heart in my mouth in sharing that with you. Because I've never allowed myself to really feel that and accept it. So higher heart healing, this is right here. So I'm going to allow myself to accept it here today. I was just being me. That's in me. And from that energy space that I know now, that when you really, really feel something so core deeply, strongly, and passionate about, you can break through an old paradigm of what has never been done before. And so today I come to you with that energy that broke through for the whole of Australia, because I was told many years ago, you're going to be helping all of Australia. I'm like, that was a very big vision and story, and not even an explanation years ago to be given that information for me. Because it's not what we feel or think it's going to be like. It's different when you do it, and it just is what it is. It's very real. It's happening organically, growing up from the inside out, and we're starting to blossom now. Others are sharing. It's reaching the States now. Things are happening. We are here. We are doing it. Okay, 42 minutes. I'm going to stop. Take a little breather, go and get yourself a drink if you need. There's a bit more to come. And if you're not meant to stay for the next bit, that's okay too. And some people see this 1, 2, 3 days later. Whatever it is for them, this is the tip of the spear to flow for whenever you see it. Doesn't mean because you see it straight away that you're better than someone else that sees it 3 days later. There's no such thing. This is living divine energy and words. That's why I was not meant to write books. It took a lot of frustration, not understanding why I wanted to write books. And it just didn't happen. And I saw, like on another life, that, you know, books were published, and others said, I can see you speaking up on stages of people and books. And I've had to let all that go. Oh, okay, another lifetime. That I'll just keep going from here. And when I shared that recently with someone else, see, everything I share is about you, for you, in what I say. You need to share, not focus on me. Reflect on what it is for you you're getting, for those that are not aware of this. And there's a big shift. As I'm guided to talk about myself, that healing vibration comes out. That's new Grail codes. I'm living new Grail codes all the time. So maybe I'm coming out. I'm coming out. Dreams are releasing some very unusual energies. The divine masculine is going through a questioning oneself within internally, and this is resulting in some flaring up of energies with Mars. We need to keep within our energy private spaces more than ever. Pull back, pull back, pull back. We are moving from bi-wave to trinity, re-breaking out of the bi-loop energies of closed energies of a cycle, repeating round to the beginning of the ending of old karmic relationships, of old third-dimensional bi-wave closed loop energies of old karmic loops and cycles, ending with your consciousness and awareness of ending those energies and speaking up and voicing for yourself, for processing that energy with the divine. Do you understand that it is up to you, for you? Nothing is an instant magic wand energy wave. True ascension does not work like that. However, you do have access to information, I know you know because you're here, that has never come to the planet before newly, Me too, because as I share from Spirit, it's the first time I'm hearing myself bring it through as well. Do you understand? That link that I'm doing with you helps me in my personal ascension as well with you. I say there's two of me, spirit and soul, and I'm in one, and I'm completely connected. So I know how to reach you in this space and to help you help yourself, because we're in a new Trinity field, tri-wave unity, open loop energies in 5-dimensional energies. This already came through on the 3rd of October, 11 a.m. Do you know that? Did you consciously take in that I shared that the beginning of the split in the physical has occurred from 3D to 5D in the physical on the 3rd of October? Do you consciously know this right now? I would like a few of you to reply. Do you know that's already happened? And a post was shared on the 3rd of October that it came in at 11 a.m. And actually I did a live video because I was so freaking excited. It's already here. It's come in. It's happened. I'm reminding and bringing that conscious awareness that that has already happened. Have a look back after today. Go back to the 3rd of October and have a look. I shared about the bi-wave and the tri-wave. I had to wait for today because I've got more to share with you. I've got to do it in bits so you're not overwhelmed, because there's a lot of information. It needs to come out as guided. However, please know I always have more. Much, much more. I am a human template for humanity. Being the first as an ascension pioneer, trailblazer through myself, it is what it is for humanity. It took me a long time to grow into that for myself. I need to be able to declare and state that and own my divine sovereignty right to say what it is for me. I'm here on a mission for God. When people say they work with their families, they know my family's all of you. And it's wonderful when spirit, your spirit chooses and knows the energies to be with, because we've got new unity consciousness energies opening up right here and now with so many of you all here. Thank you, Diane. That huge accomplishment. So that's the kick-ass energy that I'm bringing through now, the warrioress that I had to go actually into the military. Nearly 12 years, 11 years, 11 months, 11 level double master. Can't make it up. I live at number 11 and my birth name's number 11 as well. And that's the energy that I'm bringing through here at the Treasury building. There is a huge ley line here. Why do you think? There's two Treasury buildings, one across the road, which is a casino. Hello, it speaks for itself. They're right on that energy ley line. I'm here and I'm blasting that shit right now here with you, because I'm here and I'm talking to you and we're uniting and we're tabling and voicing. That's it. Feel it. Consciousness, love, release. We're clearing the ley lines right now. So the gold pour out and just shooting out to all other energy ley lines. And today I got told that for me they were dragon ley lines, and the Aboriginals here call them their song lines. There's all these different names. Energy, 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 isn't it? This will continue tomorrow with Becky and I on the radio show to link in. So many of you, I'm more well known in the States than here in Australia. I went through and started doing a map of all the one-on-ones I've done. It was just got too big. There was too many. The USA, the States. It's only more recently, I really still haven't been really heard of in Australia, because I was hiding as well and wasn't ready and didn't realise how many energies I was transmuting at such a high level and getting smashed at the Cosmic Consciousness Conference in 2019 on stage as part of my role, and oh my goodness. So the bi-wave binary code Just give me a second. Was a slavery energy. Just take a moment for that. Remember, these are new words with new energy behind it. All the words have already been spoken. I'm coming from beyond, and I will use words. Take a moment to hear it and feel it from me, because it's all repetitive now. I'm not in that energy space anymore. I'm beyond the words now. So I'm going to bring in a new energy feeling behind similar all those words, all right? This is what's new and different. And yes, that includes the sexual slavery, but I'm not going down that. I'm going with the energy. To Trinity Tri-Wave freedom. That is what happened. The split from 3D to 4D in the physical of the bi-wave closed karmic cycle energy loops occurred on the 3rd of October at 11 a.m. to Trinity Tri-Wave freedom energy of unity, free from domination, free from domination. This is a cosmic mother birthing. This will be completed on the 21st of the 12th, 2020 of the umbilical cord connection through us. On the 5th of September 2020, I did a video. Remember that date, a new galactic umbilical cord energy. It came through live with new golden codes of freedom, 888. Again, the date for you to look up, the 5th of the 9th, 2020. At the moment, I'm not able to stop. Yesterday was repeating 5's energy vibration. And because I'm in these energies, my post where I used to share that, the energy shifting for me. So I can share 5th of September, 2020. That came through live. It took my breath away. That wasn't in any advertised event like this. It happened live. Today, what I'm bringing through with you, just quietly between you and me, I've been bringing through these for many years like you too. And so all of a sudden, what grabs people's energy attention, this is an event, the Spirit told me this, but I've already been doing heaps. So it's really good for me because I just keep on keeping on. Just be me, just show up, make an event, give people advancing, do that. People will be attracted to it, but I've also learned we need to present things to people to have the energy to be attracted to it as well. It didn't work how I thought it would, that people would find it. It doesn't always work that way. We've got to push through old blockages, clearages of negative energies and agendas energies. So we do have to come up and out a little bit more. Okay, that's a general message for everyone, if you can relate to that. Your truth and honesty is your protection. Don't ever think you're too learned. Have you seen the idiots out in the world, some of the shit that people are doing? Come on. You've already been through the hardest stuff, honestly. Taking a moment. So I'm guided to read a little bit more that over the last 5,000 years, our planet has been operating on a closed bi-wave system. This is all from the Ascension glossary website. A closed system means finite energy supply that's being continually recycled. With finite energy supply and with no other way to increase inner sustainability, consuming others' energies and parasitic relationships multiplied into massive proportions on the planet. Take a breath and a moment with that. This energetic imbalance was purposely programmed, I'm not going to go into whatever, to distort organic relationship, splitting apart the masculine and feminine principle. The original split was the masculine and feminine. It's the first time I've read that, where I got that a few years ago. The life force, see, I get it, and then I read it. Oh, there it is. The life force energy in that trapped closed loop was being harnessed and hijacked. I'm not going to go into any more with that. By negative energies that kept the binary code locked down. So this new Trinity code that broke through on the 30th of September is enabling unity consciousness and 0-point access that was not made available before. Please know this. Everyone's been talking about it. I'm talking in unity consciousness. I've been living in 0-point unity for quite some time now. This is us. a unity 0 point only just became available, and we're it, you're part of it. So getting off the old energy karmic loop with others will take making some major speaking up, voicing decisions. This is the time we've been waiting for. It has arrived, because you are the event with your consciousness. I actually had you out of the event on the moon on the Blue Beyond Guide picture that Truth Rebel Art, Felix, beautifully created from working in together, and what he just brings is extra wow to it. It's so multi-layered. Each of his creations, the energy behind him is incredible, a massive divine healing in itself. Yet Spirit said, remove you are the event out of the moon, because that's too catchy, and you are the event. It was too heady. So I actually removed it recently. However, you are the event with your consciousness. And as we all unite together like we are today, this anchors and solidifies these energy in new 5D energy transmitting through ourselves is the key, because you're the key right now. We're doing this right now. And as you realize this in your consciousness, that's what's healing. The end of the karmic cycle. Energies for yourself, your consciousness awareness. There it is. Boom. You've got it. Us uniting together anchors the energies in for the planet. We are to ascend further in unity. And that's not just words. This is in physical actuality and showing up and being part of the greatest healings on the planet right here now with the divine grandmother caretaker of the planet energies, with my role and mission. Chiquina Rose has hers with her blue mission with the planet. I have mine as well. There's nothing left to wait for, just you showing up, because this is super high energy, powerfully, and the first of its kind on the planet. We are fewer than the masses, and that's okay, because we're so powerful. It needs to be that way. It's expanding is what's happening, because you're new ascending earth masters, okay? Ascension and growth, remember, is going around on a spiral upwards and is infinite energetically. It is not linear and not enclosed loops of energies either. The old 3D bywave energies, the split that came on the 3rd of September was the beginning of the end of the old karmic ascension suppression energies of domination. On the 21st of the 12th will be freedom, free of the domination of those energies. There will be a new galactic umbilical cord brought through in us uniting together for the whole planet, just as we are here, spirit, soul. There are many other platforms of people bringing through different meditations, different tribal groups are doing. There's so many that I've seen now. King Aluki, everyone's doing all different. And we are here, are bringing grandmother, caretaker of the whole planet, of all of those groups, as well as energy caretakers, for the energies that are being released up and out on the 21st of the 12th. And we link into that now, today. You needed to be here to receive this. Thank you for holding in. You just got it just then. Feel it? 59 exactly. Yes, I like that, EJ. When you say it, when I say I have more, it feels like a secret activation code. Yes. Thank you. You felt a resonance, because I always do, and you will get what you need to through that. You need to show up and be here today. Not quite an hour. If someone didn't last the first hour and they don't come back, that's all they could handle. It's beautiful. This is God's source Grail codes. There's a new golden DNA awakening on the art with Truth Rebel Art Felix. You will see a combination of a third eye and a pineal gland that I was given. All the visions, the facets of visions I was given, Felix put them all beautifully together. It is a very big activation. That's why it's taken a little while for me to share about that event until we finish the galactic energy activations that are coming through in the Truth Rebel art that is coming your way. It's super powerful, but I needed to deliver this today because there's a golden DNA as well. It's not just only on the 21st. All of that is culminating, but we're working on it all now. Thank you for being here and linking in with me here today with the finger at the pulse, with the tip of the spear here energies for the planet of realness and rawness. You're not only masters, you're super masters. Excuse me. You just are. Showing up and being here right now, seeing this later, is the shift, is the event, the power in this moment. It's because this is, this is beyond words. So, how are you feeling? What I'm seeing now is an anchoring in of a higher heart, cosmic heart, with Christos and Sophia energies right now here in your higher heart, just below your throat and above your heart chakra is your higher heart. Oh, okay. So we're going to bring in the Gaia essence. Here it said start off with the Gaia essence. No, it's finishing off. And as I read this Gaia essence and bring it through, I'm going to bring in and close this today. I'm going to continue in the next 24 hours, remember, with more. And I'll be bringing in a rainbow serpent energy as I do, that I personally physically tuned into Uluru when I climbed it in 1991 and on my feet to stand on that and to look out. I have photos I've shared online. To then again in January 2019 to bring that new rainbow serpent energy through here. As we bring in the Gaia essence, and all you need to do to bring this in, for souls that don't know, you can physically tap here. Thank you for everyone for coming. I wind up and say goodbye before we finish because it's winding up and then it just cuts off very quickly. Thank you for being here. Then we tap with the other hand to bring a balanced energy in, to wake up that energy that when I read what I'm about to read, that you will feel, and it's like droplets of dew coming in and energies just coming into you. So you can keep tapping or stop. I'll just put my hands down, but you can keep going. Whatever you feel to do, to allow that energy to absorb through you when you hear and feel the words I'm going to read, which are full of this Gaia essence. This is such a huge healing for Gaia herself as well. There's a new cosmic mother rebirth going on, everybody. This is so, so big. So thank you for being here. Oh, you're feeling great. Beautiful, beautiful. The Gaia essence reestablishes our connection with our higher self and gets us back in touch with our divine purpose, all in a very grounded way. Spirit and soul. Helps us to be centered, connected to the divine, present in our body, heart, mind, and to radiate our light into the world. We bring that to being spiritually mindful consciously with our mind into our solar plexus. Grounds and anchors us on a deeper spiritual level and raises our consciousness as we bring a link from a solar plexus to our third eye. We see that link happening now. I've got a hand on both. Assists us to let in and fully experience the solar logos energy flooding down on the earth. Please know a new rainbow serpent energy that the original tribes here will be bringing through, a new rainbow serpent connection from a new solar logos to Mother Earth Gaia in their ceremonies. Please know That's what the tribal elders here physically. Many of us were born in past lives of the originals here. That's why we feel that tribal connection. That's why I've said before, spirit, their great spirit has come through to me, which is very unique. They've let me know themselves. That is just my link and set in the deepest respect of everything that happened here in Australia. I'll be doing more clearing on that and on Lindy Chamberlain with the birth of her daughter. So it's a double healing of the injustices. I'm huge on injustices, and I've proven that in energy in this 3D world, in beating the Australian government, the AAT, Highest Military Tribunal, and winning and breaking through. And that's the energies we're doing with this. We're really doing this. And this also forges a loving, protective sense to the Earth Gaia. Opens and aligns us to the transformational energies happening within and around us, balances within divine masculine and divine feminine. There it is. And that's in Gaia as well. See her with the masculine feminine balancing the big yin and yang, encourages us to feel safe with and be more accepting of change. And here we go, drum roll, ensuing flow of emotion. And there it is, the completion of the rainbow serpent in this sacred space. I will come to you in another 24 hours time. Yeehaw, time for me to catch up with Michael and Grace, who's come here as well to celebrate my birthday. So what are you doing for the rest of the day? And I've got a few more nights and I'll see you back here again. And I'm so freaking excited to be here with you. Can you feel everything buzzing and humming? Doesn't it feel great? You're allowed to be sensitive and soft and kick-ass and tough and blend them in together and be the Hyoga, and they don't know which way you're coming. Because sometimes you've got to fool the fool that plays the fool that thinks you're the fool, whereas no, you really got it, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to step it up, lighten it up. Love you. Mwah. See you all here in less than 24 hours, Masters. Bless. Thank you.